God's plans require action. For Noah, it was a boat. Noah had to build a boat. God commanded him to build a boat. For you and me, I need you to hear me. For you and me, our plan, our escape plan is Jesus. Jesus is the escape for you and me. He is the boat. One day, listen, one day he's coming back for you and me. And he said he's coming back when it's like the days of Noah. He's coming back when all these birth pains get closer and closer together. Let me ask you, are you ready? Are you ready? He's coming back. It's not dependent on you or me whether he comes back. It's dependent on you and me responding to the fact and reality that he is coming back. I know this is heavy, but I want to remind you of a couple things. Number one, don't panic. We talked about this each and every week in this series. It says in Matthew 24:6, don't panic. Jesus said this to his disciples. He's burying them with the heaviness of this. He's like, there's going to be all kind of disturbances. There's going to be nation that rises against nation, ethnic risings. There's going to be all these crazy things. It's going to be like the days of Noah, but don't panic. You're watching right now. You're with us in White River, Claremont. And your heart rate is a little high. And your hands are a little clammy. You're like, this is crazy. What can I just tell you? Don't panic. God's got this. It's not falling apart. It's falling into place. He said this was going to happen. And secondly, I want to remind you, we got to keep watch. We got to keep watch. And keeping watch means we're alert, we're paying attention. We're not caught in the weeds with our politics and all the issues of the day, but we are focused and we're keeping watch on the main thing. And the main thing is Jesus. That he has a plan, that we can trust it. That he is the hope of the world. It says in Matthew 24:42, so you too must keep watch. Stay alert, for you don't know what day the Lord is coming. You know, we need to give attention to, we need to pay attention, we need to be vigilant to the times. Can't ignore them. We got to know that God has a plan. That it isn't falling apart, it's falling into place, and we got to keep watch. In the meantime, listen. Riverbank Church, I need you to hear me on this. As much as we talk about all these headlines, and it's weird, and there's a lot of things that Jesus said, pay attention, this is going to happen, this is what it's going to be like when I come back. Can I tell you, we've got to keep our focus on the rescue mission. We cannot deviate from this. This should drive us and be a catalyst to rescue. This should cause you and me to say, oh my gosh, I want every breath of my life to be about getting people in the rescue. Noah is building the boat. He's building the boat that God commissioned him to. And the Bible says he was telling people about it, and they were mocking him, and they were throwing things at him, and they were disregarding him. That's where we have to be. We have to be willing to be laughed at. We have to be willing to be mocked for the rescue. Jesus is coming back soon, and we have work to do. But can I tell you, as a church, I'm so encouraged by you. I'm so encouraged by what we've all been able to do, even through the last 15 months of real weird birth pains. Do you realize that since we have been going through this time of oddity and birth pains, do you realize that the rescue mission has been real for us? We've never backed down as a church. And since this pandemic and craziness, we've seen 223 people rescued. Can you believe that? Yeah. You know that? Yeah. You know what that tells me? That tells me that we're keeping watch. And we're not panicking. We're staying focused. And we're keeping the main thing. The main thing.